How did we help an e-commerce brand generate an extra $62,000 to their revenue within just 30 days? You'd be surprised, but it wasn't by us spending more on ads or actually guessing what would work. It was just by us optimizing their current email marketing strategy. So, in this video, I'll be covering exactly how we did that and how you can do the same for yours to unlock more revenue from your email list. So here's what we'll be covering. The exact key email flows that we implemented to drive these results, how we optimized timing, content, and offers for maximum conversions, and the exact framework for testing and improving our email performance month after month. I'll also share real life examples and strategies so you actually can go ahead and start implementing the strategy immediately. So if you are tired of leaving a bunch of money on the table, tired of losing sales and customers, right, and you want to make email the highest ROI channel for your brand in 2025, let's dive right in. So, a little bit more about the brand, right? They are a leading e-commerce retailer that specializes in premium security solutions. So, what they do is they offer high-value products such as fireproof safes, vault doors, and gun safes. And with over 2 decades of experience, the brand is known for its commitment to quality, expert customer support, and focusing on helping their customers protect their most valuable assets. So, how do we actually achieve these results, right? First thing that we did was take care of top of the funnel, which was their pop-up. So previously they had a very poor pop-up in place with a really bad offer. So what we did was created a compelling offer since we realized that 98% of the traffic that ever goes to their site or even your site, they end up leaving empty-handed and don't return back. So what's the best way to keep that, right? To properly funnel them into customers and eventually recurring customers is by actually having a really good compelling offer. So before they had nothing, we added free shipping and we saw a massive boost in our overall opt-in rate by incorporating that. Second was making sure that the email design and copy was actually pretty engaging. Before, it was kind of all over the place. It was really hard to read, and there's just so much going on. The key is to keeping it simple, right? You want to make it very clear, very simple, gets the point across, and you want the offer to be in big, bold, letting them know exactly what they can get, right? So we made it sound a little bit fun. We added a little bit of angle in it within our copy to keep them engaged, and we made the design very easy. That also, achieved a significant boost in our overall opt-in rates. So the next thing that we did was making sure we had the proper trigger and timing set up. Earlier, their pop-up was appearing way too early. We wanted to make sure it didn't appear too late. So what we did was find that right balance right between the middle and making sure it's appearing right at the time so it wasn't too intrusive or too delayed, just enough so they can see the offer and give us over their email. So next massive issue that we saw within this brand was that they only actually had two flows in place, a welcome flow and a transactional flow, which both were, not set up correctly. So what we did was we actually added these core flows to help the funneling process and nurturing process a whole lot easier for the traffic that just came through. So first thing that we added was a proper welcome flow, right, which sets the stage for a positive customer experience. Second, we added a site abandonment, which just captures visitors who leave the site without converting. Next was the browse abandonment. So this re-engages users who view the products but didn't add them to cart. Next, we added the cart plus checkout abandonment emails, which was essentially nurturing customers who abandoned their carts or checkout and got them to come right back on. And then next was post-purchase, which is a little bit more on the customer retention side. So now how can we get these people that became first-time customers into recurring customers, right? And that essentially is just by enhancing the post-purchase experience with follow-up communications, followed with a win-back flow that just reactivates them after they haven't made a purchase in a while. And the biggest thing is that this product that this brand provides that goes from vaults and everything, right, is very high AOV, meaning email marketing becomes even more important because you properly have to nurture them. And you don't want to just constantly send a promotional based emails all the time. You want to send over educational based emails that actually funnels them. And by doing this, it improved flow revenue, open rates, and most importantly, click-through rates. Next area that saw was a pretty low-hanging fruit was the campaign strategy, right? So before they started working with us, they were not sending emails out pretty frequently, maybe 3 times a month. It was pretty inconsistent. There was no sort of scheduling in place. Next, they always were pushing discount-based emails that ruined their brand reputation, and they would just send it to the entire email list, meaning they had no source of segmentation or any sort of, prior knowledge on how to do that, followed with really poor email design and copies in place. So what this resulted in was open rates to be pretty low and the click-through rates to actually fluctuate between zero point 0.5 to 1.5, right? So what we did was we came in and we established a consistent campaign calendar. So we started sending around 3 to 4 campaigns weekly, which were synchronized with their social media strategy. We provided actual value-driven content, such as frequently asked questions, how-to guides, and helpful tips to engage those subscribers. So the campaigns were personalized using dynamic content, and targeted segmentation ensured relevant messaging. For example, we leveraged social proof to encourage engagement and purchases for previously inactive customers. Design quality was also elevated with improved product imagery, bold headlines, and way more clear CTAs. And what we actually did finally was implement a strategic approach aligned with the sales cycles and key holidays to maximize the campaign impact. What we also did that helped a lot was making sure our campaigns emails did not sound robotic, right? Everyone's email is just flooded with the same old emails and they all come off boring and it does not grab the person's attention really well. Because to be honest, people only check their emails for 2 to 5 seconds or they're going through. So we want something in place that actually grabs their attention so they can look forward to that. The only way you can do that now is by actually being genuine and actually caring about your email list and not sending very robotic AI generated emails these days, right? So, from having really bad top of the funnel, no campaign strategy and flows, that directly resulted in having really poor deliverability, right? All the emails were either going to promos and spam. And we were actually able to dramatically improve the deliverability by 261%, right? According to Klaviyo. So before they started working with us, their open rates were at 35%. We got it into 68%. Their click-through rates were at 1.14%. We got it to 3.18%. Their bounce rate was at 0.054. Then after us, we got it to 0.16, meaning we had a better, cleaner list, which was done by properly segmenting. Then their spam rate was at 0.06, and we got it to 0.04. Keeping in mind that this was being done in November, where spam rates tend to be a lot more higher due to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So the fact we're able to get it lower is very, very impressive. And keep in mind, this was all done in just 30 days. One thing that was also huge once we started seeing results roll in after around day 18, 19 was making sure we started testing, right? We were testing new ideas on the pop-ups, testing new subject lines, sending times, CTAs, making sure we were keeping that momentum going, which is very critical for brands to do because a lot of brands tend to actually fall short here, which isn't your guys' fault. You guys don't tend to have enough time or expertise to really take care of these things. But they are really, really important to have if you want to keep growing your brand's email revenue on a month-to-month basis. So those right there were the key things that we implemented and now you can use to go implement for your own brand. So we are running a pretty neat offer right now. So if you are, running or help operating a DTC e-commerce brand that's doing at least 4K per month, my offer is that we will help you add a guaranteed 17 to 26% revenue boost in 30 days, which will be A/B testing my email against yours. And if we don't win, right, we will refund you if you don't see those exact results or you flat out don't like working with us. And this is all backed by a legally binding contract. So if you are interested, make sure to book a call on our website or directly through our Calendly. This doc will be attached in the link below, followed with these links. And I know you may be thinking, right, why us? But my name is Car, and I actually am the founder of Nightlink, an email marketing agency that has generated well over $3.2 million in sales for all of our clients in 2024. We're a pretty sick team that likes to operate kind of like your personal in-house team to really give you that feeling that actually knows the ins and outs of everything email. So I want you to check out some of the case studies and results we've actually generated for some of the coolest brands on our website right here over at nightlink.co. Here's some sneak peeks, right? So if you want results like this, make sure to book in a time with us. Check out our site. And if you have any questions, you can email me, cart@nightlink.co, or just comment them below and I'll get right to you. Looking forward to hearing back. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe.